You muted, sis. Good afternoon.
Hey, I was about to loop it again. And make, hey, is we live? Is we
It's
live?
live. I think we
Let me
are.
see. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? We're live. Good. Buenos tardes, everybody. Senioritas and seniors out there in the Facebook world and Facebook land. I don't know if we live yet, so I'm
YouTube.
just going
We on
going
Facebook.
on.
We're on YouTube. We are live.
We are live. Look, my technology ain't allowing me to catch up as if it needs to. So, look, we ain't live until I say we're live. Wait a minute. I think we is live because I see that one thing that you always be putting up there. You can support me by sending stars. Stars help me earn money to make more content. And yes, guess what?
So it's
We is
automated
live.
message. Every time I go live, it's an automated message. So,
Oh,
hey,
so
now.
we is live. So, well, you know what? Do what the screen say. Reading is fundamental, and make sure that you is reading what the screen say. But guess what? Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of what we on. What we on today? Oh yes, 369. So much more than travel. I am your host, always doing the most. This Tanya Evans Barnes, and this is my co-host. What
Sasha
your name
Robert.
is? What your name is? But
Sasha
yeah,
Robert.
and you know what? We coming to you today because we talking about these 40 days and 40 nights, right?
We coming unscripted. We didn't rehearse or nothing. We are coming to you raw and real on this Fired Up Friday.
That's what it is. Fired up Fridays.
Fired
Fired
Up
up.
Friday.
You know what? I was fired up because I woke up this morning to some extra money in my bank account. That's always a
We
good
do
thing.
it.
But when I woke up yesterday, it was some money, extra money in my bank account. Then I had woke up the day before that, and it was some extra money. And then I wasn't even aware that I had so much money that when I was in Mexico, I used my Pay Quicker card.
What's your pay quicker card?
Oh, that's where
I
my
mean, I
commissions
know
go.
what it is, but
That's where
for
my
the people
commissions
that
go.
don't know,
That's where
okay,
my commissions go
what
for
commission?
when I travel and when I share this information, and people,
Okay,
I get the company pays me to I get paid. I'm at work right now. I'm getting paid to do this right now.
well, go ahead. Okay, and so that's
Pastor
why
Mel
we're
used to,
fired
yeah,
up
Pastor
on
Mel
this
used to say,
Friday.
oh, look, I'm fired up every day. Every day I wake up, it is money. It is residual income coming into my bank account,
Yeah.
and it's more than this Starbucks cup. You see, got a venti. Yeah, because I got the super size package. So, super size package, you get the most income. So
Go
I
hard,
say,
go home.
hey, why not? I mean,
Right.
I got monthly residual bills. I don't know about you, but every month on the first, I gotta pay the rent, and then I gotta pay by the fifth the lights, and then the internet, and then some groceries because I done ate up all the food from the previous month. So, and I've been doing that for a long time now,
Mm-hmm.
since I was 18. You know what I mean? And nobody has ever given me any money back. And then I got into this business in my 40s, 4 years ago to be exact. And I found out that Uncle Sam will pay you to have your own business. And I was like, what? I said, Uncle Sam ain't never paid me nothing but no attention. And now he paying me, and I just, keep living. And I just added some traveling to my repertoire. And that right there is just whew. So I just came back from Mexico, right? I just came back from Mexico. I was in Mexico, y'all. Mexico, not Mexico in the US. Mexico, where I had to get this right here, this stamp. I had to get this stamp. And guess what, y'all? I almost got arrested. It, it was really interesting because listen, I had already told you the story before, but for those who didn't see it before, I'm gonna tell it again because it's hilarious to me because I am back in America, and as you can see, I didn't get arrested, but it was a vape pen that I had, and the man, like, it was a man who, it was like a long line of people who had had vape pens, and we had to go stand in this line, and it was a man that looked like, he was your color, Sasha. Was going ham, right? He was going ham. He was talking about how Mexico got the drug cartel and all this. I mean, he was going in. And then when he got out the land, because he didn't have to pay no pesos and he didn't go to jail. But the man was saying, take me to jail. He was like, take me to jail, lock me up, throw away the key. I don't care because I ain't about to give you no money. And then when he got out the good buenas tardes, Senor Mauricio. And thanks for chiming in. I don't know how to say thanks for chiming in Spanish, but I'm learning. Google Translate on my phone and everything. But then the man came back and he looked me in my face and said, and you tell him too, sister. And I was like, real confident. I was like, oh yeah. So I went up to the window and I was like, yeah, I don't have. And as I was explaining in a nicer way than the man did, because I was being nice about it. But I was letting them know, listen, I didn't know, and I can, throw it away or whatever, whatnot. But as I was saying it, I noticed a little senor was coming around from behind the glass because it was a glass window, and I was on the outside of the glass window, and it was people in uniform on the inside. It was a whole bunch of seniors inside of the booth, and one was coming out, and he was doing like this, like twirling these silver bracelets that I know to be as handcuffs, and he was twirling them, and then he was coming out, and I was like, wait, how many pesos you say that I needed? Because we'll figure it out. You take debit, you take credit. I mean, be ready. Don't it look, all you smokers out there, do not take none of that stuff over there. And what else I saw? Newports. They don't sell Newports over there, girl.
They don't.
So those, I'm talking about my phone be right on time, don't it? But for them 5 days, I didn't smoke no cigarettes. It was you know how I love food. I just love food. And this one meal scared the bejesus out of me. I was literally like, I thought it was gonna be like a Beetlejuice. I don't know if you've seen that movie Beetlejuice. It's an old movie where
Oh,
it was when they was trying to scare the people
that's
out the
movie.
house, and the thing came up out the thing and I thought my lobster was gonna grab my face. It looked like a baby dinosaur on my plate.
Mm,
All I
mm.
know is I was like, I don't want it. I don't want it. And I didn't eat it. And it was an all inclusive. I mean, the resort was beautiful. Oh my goodness, Sasha. All I kept saying was, even with when they lost my luggage and my purse straps broke, even with, I had the best time because I was in Mexico. I was in me. Tanya Evans Barnes was in Mexico, a place where you had to use one of these.
Your first international trip. Through it
I don't even
all.
know. I don't
Couldn't
look.
nothing.
I was
Baby dinosaur.
Yeah, look, baby dinosaur. It looked, it had red spikes on it. And Michelle, shout out to Michelle, one star director Michelle Campbell. I had such a great time hanging out with her. And once again, I was hanging out with my girl Verena, the little daredevil. But I'm telling you, look, Michelle ate the mess out that lobster. I couldn't even sit at the table. I said, get it away from me. Get I had look, even that night I had like a lightweight nightmare. When I closed my eyes, I seen the baby dinosaur, and I woke up and ran to the bathroom like blah, blah, blah. It was like it was just like the poltergeist. It was really creepy. It really was. I ain't never been scared. I ain't never seen no lobster like that. It seemed like they just went to the ocean, jumped in, and first and got the first dinosaur that they could see, and tried to play
Here.
me. Talk about something. It's who that? Is that my niecey Pooh?
Yes.
She
She
came
ain't
to
got
the
no clothes.
office today. Look,
She
she
ain't
came
got no
into the office
clothes on.
today. Look, she don't
She
know how to close.
she ain't never got no clothes on. My kids don't like clothes.
Look, she like this. It's
People be like,
restricted.
"Why you don't post pictures of the kids? Cause they ain't never got no clothes
Look,
on."
look, they take their
I
clothes
can't
right on.
take. Well, I do take the picture. I just can't post them. So sorry,
Listen,
y'all.
look, these 40 days, I'm thinking I want to go live all day. Like let's do like a cycle 369.
Why not? Why
369.
not?
I'll be up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Now, I don't get much sleep, so I be up.
I-
Am I
Look,
gonna be able to
so let's
function
see.
and do a live? I don't know.
Look, I'm just gonna be
But
like, look,
we
look. Now it's
definitely
not
gonna
gonna
be
always
on
look
here
like this.
all the time.
It's not
Even
gonna
after
always
the
look
40
like this.
days, even after the 40 days and 40 nights, this is
I'm
something
just
that
gonna
we
be
need
like,
to continuously
because I
do,
really,
because what we got is good. And I mean, we can help so many people with the things that we go through in our day-to-day life, on
because life
top
is
of
still
kind
life.
of, yeah, because so on Saturday I did a speak off, and I've been trying to network and get into different rooms with different people. And
Mhm.
so I've been learning that a lot of times people don't necessarily, and it's cliche to say because we know this, people don't necessarily say what they going through, but a lot of people are going through very similar things, and telling our stories and just being open with each other can help each other. And so on
Yeah.
Saturday, when I did the speak off, it was an all day event. And so I got to hear different stories from people that had businesses, that didn't have businesses,
Hmm.
young teenagers were even on this, all the way up to, the older folks, so hearing the different stories, we just need to be open and share more with each other, because you never know
I'm a share.
the what the next person may have that could either help you, whether it's a story, it's a service, it's a product. You never know. And I mean,
Hmm.
there's enough wealthy corporations and other businesses, big corporations, so us little people need a band together and continuously share our stories and share our products and services so we can help each other.
Right. And if you are just tuning in, you have entered another episode of 369 So Much More Than Travel, because we do
Woo-hoo.
talk about so much more than travel. So if you are streaming on YouTube, give us a shout out. Let us know where you're chiming in from, because we see y'all looking. We be seeing
We
y'all looking.
see
We already know Texas is in the house. Shout out to Maurice Covington. Thanks so much for
y'all.
chiming in. But if you have seen this on anybody's page, any of our partners' pages, go ahead, shout out, let them know, because listen, what you're gonna hear may be a blessing to you, and I feel like in order to be a blessing, I mean to be blessed, you have to be a blessing. So let's talk about these 40 days, 40 nights Zooms. Now at
Ooh.
8 o'clock, it's gonna be Zooms. We're doing presentations where, and I love our presentations because
So
I
wait,
always
wait, wait, wait. You gotta be
what.
specific because we are global. 8 o'clock Eastern.
Well, I'm gonna talk about Eastern, and then you talk about Central. We figure out, because these time limits. I mean, these time zones look, especially like when I was in Mexico. We already talked about that. I was
Ooh,
so confused over in Mexico.
because
I didn't. That's why I wasn't on no Zooms all like that, because I was like, well, what time is it?
or
And
I
I'm
was
just sitting
calling
there.
you ahead of
And
time. Come on, sis,
that's
it's
it.
that
Look,
time.
and I couldn't get no signal because I'm in
That too.
Mexico. Shit, I was in
But you,
Mexico.
I mean, you on vacation. Why? You're not forced to be on a
I was
Zoom
at
at
work.
any time,
No,
let
I was at
alone
work.
a vacation. But we love to have you when you're
I was at
on
work.
vacation on our Zooms, because then you get to show us physical, you know, physical locations,
Proof that
physical
I'm
things,
like I am
proof. I
actually
mean,
there.
it's better than pictures. I mean, it's better
It
when
was
you're actually there because, whoo, I be missing, I be missing out on them pictures. You know, in my everyday life, I struggle with taking pictures, and because I'm in the
fun.
moment, I like to enjoy the moment. And so I've been working on taking pictures, and I'm trying to remember, oh, this could be content. You know, this is everything is content, mind you.
Listen,
But yes.
let me share with you some pictures when I was on, because then you know how we be on the presentations saying that we going to the beach or at the bank, the beaches of the world. Well, this was
Both.
one picture that I took
Ooh, girl.
on the beach. They
I
had
love.
professional photographers out there taking pictures, and I have to get some frames. But look at this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at that background. I ain't even
Man,
talking about me. I know I'm the bee's knees, but look, the background. I was on the beach, chick, and
look.
I really like this one.
Oh, that's cute.
I really like that one.
I like that too.
Ooh, look at that halo. But look, I even took some pictures in the bikini. Ooh, child,
Go
yeah,
ahead
child.
now. I know that's right.
Yeah, because when they lost my luggage, that's what that I had to get some stuff.
Hmm.
But I'm telling you, child, let me tell you. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, ooh, child,
Oh,
things are
that's
gonna
cute.
get easy. I know. I was sharp, girl. But we had such a good time. And the food was good. I mean, it was all inclusive, all you can eat, all you can drink. And it only cost me $29. Hey, Evangelist Margaret McCall, I see you chiming in, but it only cost me $29. Then when I came back, guess what was here?
What?
My
Oh, your
going
book.
places. My
Hey,
book
now.
is here, y'all. So if you want a copy, an office copy of your book, you can cash at me. You can Zelle me. You can PayPal me, and I will get your copy. Only got a certain amount of copies, but I'm telling you, I was reading some of it, and oh my goodness, shout out to my pastor, Pastor Mel Keys, 3-star director, Pastor Mel Keys. Out a shout out to my J Howe family. It was so
Woo-hoo.
honored to be a part of this right here. It's the best time ever for going places, and there's some places. Listen, I seen Dubai on the world tour list
Girl,
for
for
49
2024.
for 20. I mean for $49 in April.
Ooh,
Girl, are
for
you
two people.
going? Are you go? Listen,
You know,
look,
I
I'm
might
so
just have to go ahead and book it, just so it
hunty.
put a fire under my butt to get that
Get that
passport.
passport. Yes,
So
girl.
I just look, this 40 days and 40 nights is gonna be utilized to the fullest because it is. I mean, we've been in momentum, but it's time to crank it up a notch because
Yeah.
it's just too good to keep to
I'm gonna
ourselves. I
start
mean,
doing. Look, so that paperwork that we had, where is it? Here you go. So
the
this is what I wrote down for the project rank up 40 days, 40 nights. So I
mm,
said my project why is to reach ambassador to be able to reopen my son's case because it takes money for the justice system to do anything. So to start by making 3-star director before March 2024. Before the Legacy Conference, I will be a 3-star director, March 2024. Okay.
come
So
on now.
my immediate goal is going to be 3-star director for March 2024, buy a house. That's my business goal. My personal goal is to buy a house and to gain 13 pounds. I want to be like 145. and my travel by what date. So these are the next trips that I got already booked and planned and ready to go. All I got, all I got to do is wake up in the morning and go. So we're going to DC, the DC World Tour. I'll be going to Vegas, the end. So the beginning of November, I'll be in DC. The end of November, I'll be in Vegas seeing Usher. Whoop de whoop de whoop. And then December, I got the Montego Bay World Tour, as well as the end of the year cruise with my Pastor Mel and Lady Keys. So, and I think we're going to Cozumel, back to Mexico. But yes, it's gonna be. It's a look. I'm ready. So those are my immediate goals. So my mid-range goals. Now check this out. Mid-range goals ambassador by my birthday, June 5th, 2024.
Okay.
My personal one, I won't be smoking. I'll be smoke free. And then all overseas trips in 2024. Then my long term is going to be executive chairman on repeat for the rest of my days of my life. Over 6 figure income. Hands down. Look, it's going down. It is what it is. No excuses. These next 40 days are going to be epic. And I'm just going to be doing presentations starting tonight at 8 o'clock. And the good thing about our Zooms, we like to give away money. We like to be a blessing. We like to sow into folks because it's always better to give than receive. And you know what? I'm probably gonna be giving away some free vacations too. You just never know. And if you want one, if you want your free vacation, you can start right now. You can go to that website, get your butt on that schedule, have a conversation, tell me where you want to go, follow the directions. You are responsible for picking your destination. You are responsible for the taxes and the resort fees. And you are responsible for getting yourself on that calendar scheduled to have a conversation. Because guess what? How else are you going to get the doggone vacation voucher if you don't have a conversation and tell me where you want to go? Because ain't nobody psychic up in this business. But you get that. No purchase necessary or required to get the free vacation. Like I said, you are responsible for your taxes and you are responsible for getting there. But your room and board, it's on me. Just let them know that Tanya Evans Barnes sent you. Because other than that, I won't know. But yeah, that's that. So listen. Best case scenario, you get a free vacation. Worst case scenario, you get some good. I mean, no. Worst case scenario, you get some free vacation. Best case scenario, you change your whole entire life, your whole entire way of thinking. You start paying attention to yourself and self-care. Like I got to get ready to go and go get my feet done because I got this bunion trying to come on here. Ain't nobody playing. Look, I can't be walking around with onions, bunions, and corns on my feet like I can make a doggone salad. We not doing none of that, girl. So yes, we have to do self-care. This business
Ooh.
teaches that. It also teaches you how to build legacy. One
Yeah.
thing I just recently did, and I just got my notification, my letter, which I got to go ahead and put in my safe for my final resting place information. Because pre-planned that. That was one of the hardest things that I would ever do, and it was differently than when it was when I buried my son, because in this situation they don't have a body yet.
Right.
And with the way the world is going, hey, people ain't living long no more. It's like our ex president said, it's people dying today that ain't never died before. I know. That's what the man look. I don't care what nobody say. Look, Trump was real retarded. But because he did say he used to say stuff that tickled me, and I said these, and they voted for him. But anyway, so I know that was I remember when my uncle passed away, and my mom told me that, and I said, well, it is people that's dying that ain't never died before. She said, you know what, you're gonna be ignorant all your life. I said, hey, the president said that, and he the president. Good, I love me, but I know I ain't got no sense. But check this out. I It's because you know what, and this is another thing. I love this business because I'm allowed to be myself.
I know that's right.
And one thing, like I was scared to go to Mexico. If I can be very transparent, I was scared to death. Look, and then it don't help that people was calling me talking about something. How long is your flight? Lord have mercy. What if the plane run out of gas and all this other stuff? And I'm like this. I said, well, my stuff is paid for in full, so I ain't got to, I ain't got nothing to worry about then. So, but it was a good flight. I did have a long layover in Dallas. I was not up in the air for 10 hours. Duh. But the layover was it was crazy. So when I got to Mexico, I was wide open but tired at the same time because it was morning time when I got to Puerto Rico, and then all the stuff that I had to go through, the trauma of check of customs of everything. So when I got to the resort, I walked around for a long time because I was delirious. And then finally at dinner, because I said if I take a shower and change my clothes, I'm gonna look and sit down. This gonna be over for me. And everybody look. We was at the dinner table on the first night. Everybody, it looked like everybody was just coming to me while I was sitting there. It was just it just seemed like it wasn't nobody moving. They was just sitting at the table. But it seemed like I was
Jet lag. It's so
I was so
sleepy.
tired. I was so
Hmm.
tired. I wasn't tired. I was tired. I was tired. So when I went to my room and passed out, Verena said she came in, was talking to me. I don't remember none of that. Somebody could have came and took kidnapped me for all I cared. I was knocked out. Plus I had some mimosas. So that just helped me just say, yeah. But it was so fun. We had a massage. Oh my goodness. It was just so fun. We got into it was just a whole like spa treatment thing, and the way you supposed to, and I can't swim. I'm out, you know what? I'm gonna learn how to swim. I'm gonna learn how
So
to swim.
your Jamaica trip gonna start off. Although Mexico wasn't a bad trip, it was your first international trip, so there's expected to be some hiccups. But
Yes.
just like we always say, when you know better, you do better.
And
So you
listen,
know a little more on what to do before you go to Jamaica. So it's gonna be smooth sailing.
yes.
Like they always
Yes,
say,
Hansi,
your first
yes.
time is not gonna be your best or your greatest time, but that don't mean to not do it again.
But it really
It
was
means to
it
continue.
was but it really was like the best time.
Well, I'm
We
saying,
it was all interesting. My life is never has a dull moment anyway. But it was so fun, even all of that. Cause all I kept saying the whole time, especially because the first thing that happened was my purse strap breaking. And it fell on the ground. I said, I'm in Mexico, baby. That's all I could say. I'm in Mexico, baby. I picked it up.
I made it.
Look, I said, I'm in Mexico, baby. And then going through customs, I threw away all my fruit because I remember they told me you can't bring no fruit for real. That's where it's really gonna get fruit will really get you in trouble. Not the vape pen. The fruit will
The
get you in
fruit.
trouble. So but even with that, I just kept saying, I'm in Mexico, baby. Then I went through tech customs and met up with the team. Like it was like simultaneously I was seeing people that from Travorium, bam, bam, bam. So it wasn't like it was no question like, well, what am I gonna do now, or where am I go? No, because it was a team of people like, hey, come on and get it, and we already and that was another thing. A bunch of us had already got together and created a group chat to let everybody know what time we was coming in, where we was meeting up at, whoop de whoop de whoop, and it was so like organized. Like even the excursions, everything that there was to do was right there. At we had already paid for it and everything before we got over there, so it was like nothing. And then check this out. So the hurricane was over there. I kept getting text messages from WhatsApp talking about category 5 and all this and nothing. We didn't experience no aftermath or nothing. I'm talking about we had some wind, we had some drizzles, but it was drizzling while I was in the water. So I didn't care about getting no wet.
Well, I like to say anything attached to Trevorium is anointed by God. So
Yes,
go
we were
God.
covered. We
Look at
were
him.
covered. Listen,
Yeah,
we were
even with the hiccups, like you said, it's good to travel with like-minded people because you don't. I mean, you may not be best friends with everybody,
ain't.
but you know that at least you got some people that's gonna look out for you. When it
Yes.
all boils down to it. So I'm
Right.
glad you enjoyed your first
Oh my
international trip.
goodness.
I
I
could
can't wait.
imagine the nerves that you had,
Oh yeah.
being you're a regular solo traveler, so
Right.
you already understand what it's like to go on vacation alone. But when you get there and you meet up
Man.
with so many like-minded people and you know that you're covered, it
Even
takes
if we didn't
away it takes away
even
that worry.
if, right. And even though we didn't even necessarily hang with everybody from the company, we
And
still knew
that's
that
good.
we was there. Look,
Yeah,
we still knew that everybody was there.
yeah,
And if we didn't see, we was like, where's such and such? Where's such and such? Where's such and such?
yeah,
So yeah, it was I felt safe.
yeah. I always feel
Even
safe
though
when I love it.
look, oh yeah, even though, and I'm so glad that Verena is a daredevil, because it was a lizard in our room and a spider. And I'm talking about,
Mm-mm.
if it was me in the room by myself,
Mm-mm.
Lord of mercy, is all I can say.
Mm.
Cause she went to go, she went to go get the valet parking dude. Hey, come here, vamonos, come now. Cause we
Get the
upgraded,
thing.
honey. And he was like, ay, 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 and picked. I seen the big towel that put the doggone spider in. I didn't even get to see the spider. I locked myself in the bathroom.
You said I don't want to be near it. I
But
don't want no
Verena was like,
accidents or nothing.
it's this big. And I said, what?
Mm.
And I believe her because of that big old lobster that I saw. That lobster claw took over my whole plate. I didn't even see no ribeye. People said it was a ribeye steak and some shrimp on my plate. I didn't see nothing but the claw.
Nothing but the claw.
I'll never forget that. I will never forget that experience. I was in Mexico, Sasha. Can you believe that? Me. Some look, I look, and it for $29, I was in
I was gonna
Mexico.
say I sure can, cause you wanna know why? It didn't cost much. It didn't cost
29
much.
US dollars, all inclusive, at this beautiful. And thank you so much, Rosita, for letting us know that walking up and all around that doggone resort was gonna be atrocious for my knees. So that's another reason why I upgraded, because everything I needed, all I had to do was say garçon, garçon,
Oh,
holla at
you
your
had
girl.
a butler
What?
service.
We had butler service. The butler was nowhere around all the time. I knew I was gonna get on them folks' nerves. I knew we had some filet mignon, and like I said, I ain't see no cows. All I saw was horses and dogs over there. So it was a lot of stuff that I didn't eat, but it was so much food there that I got full off of everything. And you know, you really can't go wrong with breakfast.
Mm-mm.
I had a lot of breakfast. I had a lot of and juices and betties and strawberries and pineapples they had some mango that I ain't never had before, but it was like my
Ooh.
taste buds didn't agree. And then what was on the menu really wasn't on the menu. Like I remember, we took pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So one dessert, Verena had ordered this berries and parfait.
Mm.
Now in America, berries and parfait. Hey Marlo, thanks for chiming in. But in America, berries and parfait is like yogurt and fresh berries, right?
Yeah.
Over in Mexico, they were three square looking like little jelly, like jello thingies with some white stuff on. It was real fancy, but it didn't taste like parfait and berries either.
Hmm.
But since it was all inclusive, we was like, we don't want that. We don't want that.
Yeah, because
We look,
that sounds like something I probably want to even try. I mean,
no,
I
but
understand where
it
my
was
kids get their pickiness from because that did not
fast.
sound delicious.
I only ate stuff
Not
that
at
I was
all.
familiar with, and I wasn't familiar with a lot of stuff. But I ate good all day, all night. But then I told them to make me a quesadilla, and oh, I thought I didn't like guacamole.
Mm.
Yes, I do. And
You
it's
say
I'm
yes,
not going
I
to bed.
do.
It's early. It's early in the daytime. I'm not going to bed. Supposed to be at work. So this I'm at work. I'm at work right now. This is what work looked like for me.
Yes,
And look,
yes.
I know, right? Shout out, what's going on, Bianca? Look, Bianca gave me this app right called 360 location. I forgot to doggone download it. So and she was talking about some if it was if something happened or if I was taken or something, she was gonna come and get me. How are you coming to get me? I'm in Mexico. But my work is my work is more funner than your work, Marlo. You you at work in somebody's truck and they telling you what to do. You trying to tell me what to do while I'm at work. I'm at work right now. Well, somebody got to drive the trucks. Yeah, because I had to watch you. But you watching me getting taken. That's gonna be real traumatizing to you. Look, wouldn't that be traumatizing? Yeah, I know y'all just
Girl,
slamming in. That's my
she
baby girl.
said
She
I
said
was
she was
coming.
coming.
I know that's
Yeah,
right.
I've been already gone. It been no traces of me. But you know, I'm gonna learn how to swim. Bring me a sombrero. Look, I was doing all this throughout the resort. I had really I really had so much fun. And they was trying all the seniors and senoritas was trying to keep me over there. They treated me like a queen. I really had a really good time. But I was like, no, I gotta go back to America. So I can go bring other people over here to visit your beautiful country. But you know what else it made me do? It made me want to Bianca Sully. She said, I would have been the
I will
dad off the
find
movie
you,
Safety. I will find you. You can look, you can either let her go now, but if you don't,
man.
I'm gonna find you.
I'm coming.
And I'm gonna look for you.
That's right.
And I will
And
get
I will
you.
find you.
Well, Bianca, good luck. Well, I'm back in America now. So I'm so happy that I'm back in America. But I'm getting ready to go to Montego Bay in December and
Woo.
back to Mexico, just going to Cozumel on the cruise though. On the
Another
cruise,
all in Jamaica.
lollipop. Oh, look, I've always wanted to go to Jamaica because my daddy is Jamaican.
Mm.
Hey man, wagwan. And I want to know my roots. So I also said that I was gonna get the ancestry 23andMe,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna put my DNA in the system, and I'm finna see who my peoples is, because I don't want to be, you know, you know. I want to know who my peoples is. That's what I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I just want to know who my peoples is. All my peoples. But yes, I wouldn't have been able to go to Mexico without Travoria. Because I mean, it was a reason why I didn't do a lot of traveling in the first place. I couldn't afford it.
Girl,
I was
if
broke to
that
deal.
ain't
I
my
had a whole
story,
bunch of guys when I
I
started this
tell
company.
you,
I ain't excuse me, I ain't had no job. I know. I ain't had no car. I ain't well, yes I did have a car. But I ain't had no what? I ain't had no job, yeah. But and I ain't had no income coming in. Now I got income coming in. Now I got vehicles about to buy me. I'm doing
mm-hmm.
things that I wouldn't been able to do without Troy. And I get to
Yeah,
write it all off. So I get it all back. Like,
yeah. I know I was in the same situation. I didn't have the opportunity to travel. I didn't have a steady income coming in after I stopped working full time to be home with my kids. So I definitely understand. And while things aren't perfect, we still, we making progress. And so that's all that matters is continuously taking the right action steps to get where you're trying to go. A lot of people think when we do something like this, something in the network marketing industry, that you're supposed to have an overnight success and that,
right,
it comes to you easy. No, it takes some time for certain people. Certain people come with different abilities and, networks and things like that. And some people have to grow into what they're getting ready to do. And so
right.
I know a lot of people on our team. Our team, last time Ambassador Taylor said something, it was over 1,300 people. And, not all of those people are using it as a business because they just see the benefit of the product. And we got a really great product. Going to Puerto
Yes,
Vallarta for $29, going to Dubai for
yes.
$49 for two people, going all Hawaii
Going
$99
to
for
Montego
two
Bay,
people. Yeah, the
fat
product is
listen,
amazing.
listen,
The travel
listen.
is the byproduct. It's the
Oh my God.
opportunity that comes with it. It's the opportunity to create that residual daily income. It's the opportunity to
I
turn your
love my
life
daily income.
into a tax advantage. I mean, because like you said in the beginning, we got residual bills, and what we
Yeah.
don't know, we can't do. And when we do know, we have the opportunity to do better. And
We have the
there was a lot.
obligation to do it.
Yeah, there was a lot that I didn't understand about the opportunity when I first got involved. I'm going on 5 years with the company, so now that I know better, I'm being consistent in doing my research, my due diligence, my networking to connect with people to make sure that we're getting the full benefit, and not just for myself, for people in the same situation as us, because we didn't know no better. Where we
Right.
come from, there's such a limit of opportunity and resource that a lot of times when we find something good, we have that mentality of, oh, that's too good. It can't be true. That's unbelievable.
Right.
So it's not going to work for me. But
Man, you know it's
people
funny
all
that you
over
said that.
the, yeah.
It's funny that you said that because now that the blessing that I've been asking for all my life has actually come to pass, it's scary. It's a little scary because
Yeah.
I'm still looking for the trauma to happen, not
And
realizing that hey,
people do that with relationships and love. If you meet somebody that starts to love you right, a lot of times it scares you and you run. So it's a natural
yep, run.
reaction, that fight or flight. It seems too good. So I definitely understand it.
So in
It
every
took,
trip,
yeah, and that's what it takes. It takes you, taking those trips and, doing the
scared and all,
things. Yeah, yeah, girl, scared and all. I mean, because every
all
time
by
we go
myself.
live,
Look,
girl, I'm scared
exactly.
every day, and we go
But
live
that's why I said, look,
with
I said,
with
guess
the
what?
team
We about to
almost
go right
every day.
now, and I push the button,
Boom. I'm telling you,
and
but
then
that's what you gotta
it
do
works out. You
because
have to do it
yeah,
scared.
you gotta do it scared
I'm about to say,
because
you
you
ready? I was like, you ready? You was like, no. I was like,
no
well, get ready. Because
boom,
I gotta
and
go
there
get
goes
ready to go get
30
my
seconds.
feet done. So check this out, y'all. Tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Pacific, we are doing a presentation. You need to
Yeah.
be inside of the Zoom room. If you see this on anybody's page, you have to personally inbox us for the
Mhm.
password. And this is why. It's some ignorant folks out in the world, and we be seeing some ignorant things because we go live on Facebook
Woo.
and everything. But we need you to be inside of the Zoom room in order to be included in the drawing because look, we're always being a blessing. We love being a blessing. It's a blessing to be a blessing. So in order to be blessed, you have to be in the place. You got to stay to the end, and then you can get your questions answered. We love questions because I know y'all probably wonder what is they talking about. Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, $29 all inclusive. That's unreal. No, it is not because I'm a real person. Look, person, and I was actually there for that $29. I got the receipt to prove it, and I'm telling you,
Mhm.
it was a blessing, and I was able to be a blessing to. I poked the mess out my face, but I got 20. I got look because I had to make sure I was like I'm a real person. Look, I
Yep.
met and this was really special. I met my very first partner. Shout out Philip
Ooh,
Chase and
shout
his wife.
out.
I met them in Puerto Vallarta for the first time. They originally from Philadelphia, but we don't have no mutual friends. I don't even know how I know this man, but I remember 4 years ago he was on one of my presentations. I don't know how, but he was like, "Sign me up," and he been in it the whole time. And this past week, I met him for him and his wife for the first time, and it was literally like of like we knew each. I mean, we've been talking on the phone for these 4 years, but we have never physically, like seen each other face to face. We seen each other on the lives. We did some, he's been on some podcasts and that's everything with me in the past, but to physically say, "Hey, we took a picture together in Puerto Vallarta." I was like, "Look, I got to get this." I couldn't get a picture with his wife, so next time I'm gonna have to come to Philadelphia or something like that. But not when it's cold. But look, you see the Zoom ID. There is a password to that Zoom ID because I got to get up out of here and go get my toesies done. But yes, get in on that Zoom tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Pacific, and we're going to give you the full disclosure. I think it's my turn to do the presentation. So it's a
I
Friday
think
night live. You don't want to miss it. Yeah, because Marcy did it last time because I was in Puerto Vallarta and then all this stuff. So yeah, you don't want to miss it. I don't be before you long because I really want to get to the fun. We giving away cash apps. I don't even know how much. I don't know if I'm doing cash apps or partnership fees. I don't know. But look, you got to be in the place, in the space in order to win. It's Friday Night Live. It's what you say. What you said it was at the beginning
it's
of the show.
Fired Up Friday. So
Fired
come
up,
get
Friday. Look,
so come
fired
get
up.
you
We
some
fired up.
clarity because clarity is what's gonna help you
It's
make an
key.
informed decision.
It's key.
So if the travel is just the byproduct, the opportunity is amazing. We're so
None.
much more than travel. Come get the
Yes.
full information. We ain't trying to take nothing from you. We trying to give something to you. So
Yeah.
come join us. We're gonna do it anyways. So come join
Yep.
us.
All right, y'all. We're gonna see y'all next time on 369 So Much More Than Travel. I am Tanya Evans Barnes,
I am Sasha Roberts.
and we're gonna see you next time, hopefully tonight. See y'all tonight. Who said
Come on
something
now.
else? Who said something else? Hey, Leisha! Two-star
Let's
director Leisha Davis. We had
woo, woo,
so
woo.
much fun in Puerto Vallarta, but we'll see you tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, and 5 o'clock Pacific time. Holla at your girls. Peace.